G'day, Sambo here. Sunday 30th of July, it's about 12:30 p.m, maybe a little bit before. As you can see there behind me, absolute cracker of a day here. It's winter. We actually had a frost this morning, so it was probably just a smidge below freezing temperature. A bit of cloud cover has come across this afternoon. The battery's on the 24 volt 780 watt solar system. They were at float this morning, which is no real surprise. I've been away all week and I didn't use very much power at all last night when I got down here. I got up, by the time I got out and about this morning it was about 9 o'clock. Went outside, checked the batteries, and the kid had already bulk charged and it was then at absorb. So very happy with that. Today's job, I've already been through the apple orchard. I've done the winter pruning on that just in time. Today I'm just going to go through some of the beehives and see how they're going for winter stores. I may need to feed, I may not. The three newer hives I got a few months ago, they should be fairly right, so I'm not even going to check them. The others I'll just go through, pull the tops off, have a look through the top brood box or the top super, and see what's going on. I'm going to go light the smoker, chuck the veil on. I'm not going to chuck the jacket on. Short sleeve weather. We should be right. Well, the girls have been bringing pollen in. Pollen means brood. Alright, the first hive I'll check will be the Paradise Honey Bee Box, the polystyrene hive. When I set this up for winter, there was only 4 frames of honey in the super there. So we'll have a look and see what's going on. Bit of smoke. So I've glued down that core flute. Go through, I'll break these frames apart. They've been glued up fairly well. Take one frame from the end. Uh-oh. One frame of honey. Another frame, honey. That was an empty frame. They're filling that with nectar. There you go, I've got brood there. Got young grubs. Have a look at that. Young grubs, it's winter. Capped brood there, a little bit of chalk brood. There we go, now you can see it. So young larvae. This hive, the Paradise Honey Bee Box, doing absolutely fantastic for this time of year. Well, they're looking good. I don't want to disturb them anymore. Bit of mould, empty frame. Another empty frame. All these frames are empty, so they're going to need some food. And there's no point in that brood box being on there. It's empty. For now, I'll take it off. And I'll sort some food out for them later. This is a good sign. Outside frame, honey. Second frame, honey. Third frame, honey, I can tell just by the weight. Look at that. More honey, and they're working, filling up empty space with nectar. There we go. Beautiful. finally, number 8 frame. They're working at filling that as well. Very happy with this one. Very calm and gentle bees, this one's too. Alright, we'll move over to the shady spot. I'm expecting a fair bit of mould over there. In the next few weeks I'll try and move those hives over here out to the full sun. So I've got activity at all 4 of these hives. I'll just move the camera around to the back. I'll work from there. Outside frame, honey. Number 2 frame is honey. Number 3, honey, look at that. That's enough for them. I can see we've got honey all here. They're building up a bit of bird comb. Now this shallow sepal is partially drawn. I left it on, knowing that I'll probably have to take this off. A little bit of honey there. Same with that one. That one's empty. Oh, tiny little bit on there. Bit of honey there. A little bit there left over. So still honey there. Still worth me leaving that on there. Right, this hive here, I've got 2 deeps and a shallow. I've got a little bit of honey in here. What I'm going to do, I'm going to take this super and I'll give it to that hive that I took the deep box off of. That'll give them some stores. Should be able to get them through the winter. Alright, so that's the there's probably about 2 frames worth of honey in that soup I just took over. This is number 1 frame in the 2nd deep. Looking good. Number 2's honey. Number 3 is honey. Number 4. Number 5, they're all honey. So this hive can definitely spare the food to help the other one out. So that's it. I'm just going to lift the lid on the other one, but you don't need to see that. Because I may have to run away. They can be a bit on the cranky side, that last hive. Thanks for watching, and I'll talk to you later on. There'll probably be another bee video in a month or so.